Hello, and welcome to Shirley Sala's podcast, episode 14, April 2012. I haven't been doing much crafting. I've been busy packing, and that's taken up my time. But when I was going through my stuff, I came across this sweater that I knit when my son was small. I've already packed up all my crafting magazines, so I wasn't able to look what year this was from. But I found a picture of him when he was walking. So it might have been in 1991, 92. But once I've unpacked everything, I can look again. I was really surprised when I thought back at it that I could do this. Or not that I could do this, but that I actually did it, because I don't really like doing any kinds of color work. But this was a long time ago. So this whole sleeve is the trunk, and then on the back, I don't know if there was supposed to be an eye, but I didn't put one anyway. I haven't looked at what it looks like inside. Okay. Well, I'll look at it again and maybe weave in the ends better. But I've always liked this sweater. Yeah, so that's something from the past. The only thing I've actually finished is my granny squares. There are 70 of them, and now I have to figure out how I want to attach them together. I know I don't want to sew them. I might single crochet them together, but I might do something else. But I'm going to leave that until after I've moved and unpacked. Well, it will probably take me a long time to unpack, because I want to try to organize things better as I'm unpacking. And this will be the color I'm going to attach them together with. So it will be a 6th color that I haven't used before. And then all I had left, once I'd done all my squares, was this little amount. So I calculated quite well that I would get my 70 squares, and I did. But because there's much more of these two colors, I'm going to check that I actually did crochet them the rows the way that I had planned out, so that every square is different. And then, oh yes, did I say this is going to be short? As short as possible. My book review is this book by Ilona Korhonen and Jenny Uusinen. My translation is Knit Book. One thing that was interesting was the names of some of the patterns. I didn't check all of the patterns because I don't really watch much Finnish TV, so I don't know if the names of the Finnish, or of the ones that I didn't recognize, were names of Finnish TV programs. But for example, this pair of socks that I started to knit, but I think the yarn is too thin and will take forever. These socks are called Bones, and I'm going to make these, but at some other point. And then next was this really cute little sweater with the dragon hood, and then some lizards on here, and such a cheerful color. And then we have this nice shawl. I like that they have it in 2 different colors, so you can see yourself from the book that, these 2 choices. So I guess if you went on Ravelry, you'd see a lot more. And then we have this strange sweater. It works really well with the child, because the child is able to put the hands well into the pockets. These pockets are attached to the sweater. These mitts, or whatever they are, mitts pockets. But he just looks awkward, and it looks like his hand can't fit in here. And then works really well on the child sweater anyway. Maybe the man sweater needs to be longer or something. Don't know. And then these socks, really nice cabling on them, quite interesting. And then the back of them is shaped. Oops, sorry for knocking the camera. And then when I was going through my stuff, I came across this bookmark that I made a long time ago. And I made it actually for when I'm looking through pattern books or something so I can mark the pages, and I didn't remember about it until I found it. Could have been using it all this time when I've been showing books. And then, last but not least, is the giveaway. Unfortunately, even though my statistics show that, sorry, this is really annoying me. I'm going to take it off. The statistics show that I had more than 2 viewers. I only had 2 entries. So I was kind of disappointed about that, but it's more chances for the people that did enter. So I have written their names down on pieces of paper, and I'm going to choose. And who do we have? I can't remember which way I rolled it. Nope, it's this way. Okay, so Weaver. So Weaver will contact me. I noticed that both entrants had a no reply blog, so I hope that Weaver will watch and contact me. And then, because there were only 2 entrants, I decided